Alright folks, here's my lathe upside down and in the back. I just put new bearings in the headstock, and I thought as long as I'm at it I would go ahead and fix up the carriage so it wouldn't have I wouldn't have a hassle getting it nice and snug without setting those stupid gibs all the time. So I modified it, and I'm going to show you the modification here on this side. Put this in here, and I'm going to put a lens on there. And get you closer so you can see the modifications that I've done. Now, I'm going to take this off. To show you what I did. I know that's not quite in focus right now. Hopefully I can get it in focus. This is a fixed focus lens. Doesn't autofocus. It's a cheap $10 camera used. It's what I use. I tried, this is a lesser magnification. This is only a 5 magnification lens. I was hoping the focal length would be longer on it, so I wouldn't have to get so close. And it's a little better. Okay, now this is the underside. It's just a flat piece of flat stock that I made pretty flat with the means that I have. This is a shim to make this even here, to make this even. And I had to monkey around with that shim. Now there's shims in here too. Move that up. That one's bent over to hold them in, but there's 2 shims in there to keep it closer. There's a little bit of room in there, but not much. So, and there's this, the other side has the same stuff, basically. Now, which way did this go? I don't think it matters. But I'm going to put this back together and show you what kind of slop is in this thing. I don't know what the correct term is, but there isn't much, and it's smooth. A lot of times you can get them tight with them gibs, and but they tighten right up on you. It's really messing around a lot to get it right. So this tighten. I'm going to put this back on. Pull that lens back off. No, it won't come off of there. Alright. Sorry about the clumsy oafishness of my videoing skills here, folks. I'm going to stop going through the lens. You guys are pretty much I'm going to just work. I'm not going to try to work through that 1 1/4 inch lens on that camera. Oops. Alright, you see how I did that? Basically, it's a one time only. Set it up and forget it. It takes a while to set up. You got to find the right, you got to measure the right shims. Feeler gauge works good. I used the feeler gauge and it was right on the money. So within 2 thousandths, within 1,000th I should say, of what I needed to be. So we'll get this tightened up. And I'll show you how much slop is in that guy. Alright, she's tight. Now, unless I pinch something in there, should be right. See it? Goes real smooth, and you can see that little bit of slop in there. Not much for a Chinese mini lathe, and it's not, when it hits bottom, it's bottom. It doesn't go any more than what you got there. So I'm going to tweak and tweak until I get those shims just right, and hopefully everything's going to work. Now, the apron, normally you'd have to have the apron off to do this, because it's in the way. Alright, there you go.